still. I'm not moving. I'm not tall. I'm not moving. Okay? So if you get comfortable now, and then that's fine. Be comfortable.
I'm feeling lucky to just be here. I am. Not out there. It was nuts out there. No, I mean, you know, you're fine and you're relaxed in your hotel, and then you get out of the car and people start screaming. You know, anybody would react to that.
Did you screaming yanks go home? Or?
No, they were very kind, very kind.
I've anticipated such a successful American Beauty.
No, because it's it was such an unusual film, and I also thought, well, it might be a film that critics like, but you know, it seemed always, even though DreamWorks had done it, that it was an independent kind of film, that it had a certain sensibility to it that, you know, might get nice critical nods, but for it to have found an audience really now worldwide, it's just astounding to us.
Have you come down from the buzz yet?
No, not at all.
So Kevin,
It will make a difference.
Finally, are you as funny in real life as you are in the movies? Yes. Kevin, any plans to make a film in Britain?
I would love to make a film in Britain. I haven't asked yet, you know, the right one.
Did you enjoy working with Sam?
No, he's a genius.
BBC
He's a
News.
genius.
Last
Hi.
time you were here, I interviewed you after you won the Olivier's, Nice Man Coming. Now, what does it feel like to be up for the British award?
Well,
film?
it's, you know, I grew up admiring and loving British film, and certainly some of my favorite actors are British actors, so to be even in the same category as an American is quite, for me, a great honor. And however way it goes tonight, we're so astounded that the film got as many nominations as it did. And I'm very glad because I don't see her now, but the woman who did my makeup is here. She was nominated, and we brought Tanya over because she did an extraordinary job. People don't quite realize the journey that Lester had to take was both an emotional and a physical one. And we wanted never to have the audience see him change at any particular moment, but for him to kind of evolve. And so people don't really realize the subtlety of the makeup and the hair that achieved that on a great level. So I was so happy that she was honored with a nomination.
Yeah, you look terrible at the beginning of the film.
Yeah.
You look great.
Pasty boy.
Great
Sorry.
body, aren't you?
Thanks, Rosie.
Thank you.
Hi.
Dusty! Ah, late for you. Your chain is on her mic.
Hi. Do you feel that the end of the affair was overlooked at the Oscars?
Yes, I do, yeah. I think it's a really good film, but I'm biased.
It is a good film. It's a great film.
I thought it was overlooked, especially Neil's adaptation was excellent. And the film is good, but I think and the cinematography, I think Rogers.
How does the chaos here compare to La La Land?
It's quite similar, actually. I think it reminds me of La La Land. Leicester, La La Land.
I'm coming to see you on Wednesday night. Are you freezing your socks off?
Well, no, the weather's changed now. It's even got quite hot there now.
Are you enjoying
It was
being back
cold
on
to begin
stage?
with. What?
Are you enjoying being back on stage?
Yeah, I am. Actually, yeah, I am.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Vic. Vic.
How does it compare?
Yeah.
I think it's definitely, well, they were just asking me about the people outside. For Losers, Amy Heckerling's new film with Jason Biggs and Greg Kinnear.
Good
Thank
luck.
you very
I hope
much.
you're a winner.
Thank you so much.
How are you coping with all the fame?
I don't think about it. I don't think about it. I don't even try. I can't figure it out, and I don't even know why it's all happening. But it's great, and all I can think is I hope it continues, and if I just keep working as hard as I can and just having a good time with it, then that's what's really important to me. So.
What do your school friends and things think about it?
They're all like excited. I mean, my mom's nuts, and like all my friends, collecting everything like here and there, and they're all just so happy for me. So it's great. But all of this was so unexpected for me. I mean, I never thought that I would be talking here right now, and so I just hope that we all have a good time.
Have you got any advice for any aspiring young actresses?
Well, I tend to think that you should never let anybody tell you that you can't do something, because you can always try, and you should just be yourself and trust yourself, and I think those are the most important things. And just keep, especially with acting, to keep going, because there is rejection, and you just kind of have to keep your head up.
And what do you think of London?
Oh, this is great, but I just wish I could stay longer, you know? I've seen the view from my hotel room, and that's about it, but I'll have to come back. I mean, I'm leaving Tuesday, so I have half a day tomorrow. So I'm going to go find Indian food somewhere. But yeah, it's good here, right?
Enjoy yourself tonight.
Thank you very much.
Pardon? What does the fellowship mean to you?
Well, it's the highest honour you can get in the British movie industry, you know, and for me, it's an incredible thing. It's taken a long time for me to get it, but I didn't think I ever would, because, you know, it's very much an establishment thing, and I've always been kind of an outsider, so at least I'm being brought in.
What have you done with your Oscar? Where is it?
My Oscar's in my office in the country, with the other one that I won for Hannah and I got a pair now. It looks great. Looks great. I thought to myself, people are so greedy. I looked up at the pair and I thought, when I put it up, and I thought, I wonder what 3 would look like.
You fancy another one?
I fancy another one. I just want one in the middle now.
How many new awards? How many new offers have you had in the last?
Fun?
How many new offers have you gotten in the last 2 weeks?
Quite a lot, yes. Yeah, you get offered a lot of things. You know, it's when you're hot, you're really hot. You know, when you're cold, you're too tall for the Michael Caine story.
How do you personally measure your success? You've had Oscars, you've won BAFTAs, you've won everything.
By my own sense of achievement, my own happiness. That's how I measure it.
So what's the scale now?
The scale is, out of 10, is 10. I've never been happier with my work, with my life, with my family, or anything. I'm the happiest man you ever met in your life.
Now, the chairman of the BAFTAs described you as what Elvis is to bread and the Beatles are to music. What's your response to that?
I think it's a tremendous compliment. Tremendous compliment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Michael, can I just ask you a couple of questions, please?
Yeah, which camera am I looking in?
It's for AP. How did you feel when you heard about the fellowship?
I was stunned, really, because the fellowship is such an establishment thing, you know, and I've always been a bit of a maverick and an outsider, so I was stunned. But then once I got it, I thought, it's kind of late, you know, I should have got it years ago. But I'm very honoured with it, and it's the highest thing you can get, the award you can get in the British movie industry, and I really am honoured by it.
What does it mean? What does the fellowship mean? Is it just an award, or does it mean?
No, it means that you're part of people who run this industry here. You know, I've been part of that by default for years, but now you're officially part of it. You know, and you make the rules and the regulations.
Does that feel great to you, being a maverick?
Yes, I like making rules and regulations. I'm going to not be a maverick anymore. I'm going to be part of the establishment. I'm going to be a lovey.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, no, not really. No, can I?
Could you do a bit of lovey accent for us?
No, I can't possibly.
Michael, we've got the BBC.
Oh. Hello. Well, the awards for acting, I think, should come first before the Oscars. I think the Oscars should be the last one, because the Oscars are the most important, purely from the point of view that they are the Oscars of the country, which is the largest English-speaking cinema-going public in the world, and the biggest movie industry in the world, which speaks English as well. So I think you have to sort of give in and say, okay, you're bigger than we are, and come before so that you can be a sort of precursor for it. They're always saying, oh, we won the Golden Globes, will he win the Oscar? All that sort of thing. He won.
Great. It was lovely.
No, sorry, guys, that's it. Really, that's it. Enough. Press center. Sorry.
Go on. Absolutely, come through.
I think the picture showed it all, actually. I don't know if you saw it there. Sorry, Leslie.
Will winning the BAFTA make it easier to make the next movie? And what is the next movie?
The next movie for me is called In Search of the Assassin. Someone's mobile's going off. Directed by Lee Tamahori, to shoot in Costa Rica in November. And there's one already lined up for after that. So I think the nomination for the BAFTA has already made it easy. And it's thrilling to win it. It was thrilling enough to be nominated. What's the next movie?
Oh, sorry, yes, I'm working with Robert Jones and Steve Knight, another script that we hope to shoot sometime this year called Dirty Pretty Things.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, one at the back.
How do you feel about winning the importance of this film winning this award?
I think it's crucially important. I think it's wonderful that BAFTA does recognize its own. And I mean, it's my prayer that this film will open up the window very wide on rich multicultural Britain. It is a rarity from that point of view, and it's about time that that happened.
Thank you.
Where's the award going to go?
We're going to cut it in half.
In
fact, there's a load back there. I'll probably steal one on the way back out.
I think we're going to have two. Otherwise, we'll have to timeshare. And
I'm sure we'll get one.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
Did you get them? Come on this side, that's it.
On this side.
Just really nice and tight together.
And then up the back, please, guys.
Just guys down here, in the centre.
Straight to please.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Robert. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So we're through.
Straight here, please. And just at the back, please, guys. We straight here, please.
Hang on a moment, just one more into here. Let's get you to read it down.
Guys, can I bring you on this side,
Well
please?
done. Okay. Get ready for Ali.
That's done. It's nice and tight together.
Straight here, please. This way here, please.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm now with your winner. We do this side first. Come this side.
Come this side. Well done, Ali.
Together.
Together?
Naomi. Naomi, stay here, please. And then one at the back, please.
So wonderful.
Goodness gracious.
This is a
Naomi, stay here, please.
One quick one over this side now, guys.
Just bring you this side.
I'm sorry, mate. Anyone got any questions for best cinematography, Conrad Hall?
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Conrad, if you'd like to step up to the mic.
Surely.
Have a good night.
Yeah. Thanks so much. This is too exciting. Can't believe it. An Oscar and then this, huh? All within a week almost. Or is it a week and a half? It's amazing. Who's winning out there now? It's almost as heavy. It certainly is cherished as an honor, equal to the Oscar. It's the second one of these I have, although it's a different face now. in the old days, it used to be, I had one of these 31 years ago, and it was a Wedgwood figure holding a mask, as I recall, which my housekeeper's daughter thought was a doll and played with it and broke its head off, but it's been replaced now. Anyway, it's nice to step up and get a chance to make a wonderful film like American Beauty, to help make a wonderful film like American Beauty, and to step up 31 years later and be recognized for the cinematography. I must say it's very exciting.
What did you win for?
It was Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, yeah, right, back in '69, a long time ago. It's a good movie, yeah. You get a chance. You don't always get a good one like American Beauty, but now you can sort of be a little more selective. And
How much have things changed, if at all, for a cinematographer like yourself?
Say again?
How much have things changed, if at all, for a cinematographer like yourself?
Well, everything has changed. We work longer hours. Things are more competitive. There are fewer wonderful stories to tell, I feel, and many people hoping to get the opportunity to tell them. I've been in it since 1949, when I graduated from film school at the University of Southern California, and that's 50 years ago. So I've been in it for half the history of cinema. And it was one of the good reasons that I got into it, besides rubbing elbows with the stars, was to be on the ground floor of a new language called cinema, and to be able to use it to tell wonderful stories and to hopefully have some effect on people through the telling of these stories. But it seems like we're going backwards rather than forwards. I don't know. I like American Beauty because it's about humanity, moral ethic dilemma, neighbors living together, and dysfunctional and funny and sad. And insofar as being part of something really important, I think it is, because we're all dysfunctional, it seems, and we get to laugh with it, and I love the film because it's non-judgmental. It just tells the story, and then the audience decides whether.
What are we doing? We're just doing some photos. Would anybody want to ask Leslie anything while we got him? No. Okay, we'll just do some photos then.
Pardon me? Over here, please. Oh, over here. Okay, Leslie, stay here. Not too bad. Straight here, please, Leslie. Yes. Well, I'm glad you could all make it today or tonight. Very nice.
Come up and we'll do it.
Ah, well, now. All right, we done?
No. Do you mind having a photo taken with these?
Okay. Can you take your shades off, Dave?
I had an operation on my eyes.
Oh, okay.
It's not late night due to new baby, is it? No. Can we bring you this like this? Yeah. That's lovely. I just got some time to do it. That's all.
Okay. Sorry, can I missed
that? Lucky.
Yeah, stay here again. Terrific. Dave.
And back here, you can find
Okay. Thank you.
Everybody's happy.
Okay. And would you mind doing one on this side of the table, this side of the stage as well?
If we can get you really nice and tight there, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Just a little bit tighter.
Tighter?
Lovely, thank you. And if you can come back this way again, there's a couple more.
Then we're going to have to let Ruth go. Excellent. Thank you. Okay, gentlemen, we're going to have to move it on. Dame Maggie, would you mind answering a couple of questions?
Right. Higher.
Stay here, please. That's it. Lovely. Stay here, please.
Could you just step back over this side for the mic?
This one here. Hold the award slightly closer to your face, please. Thank
All
you.
right.
That's a bit closer to your face.
Oh, okay.
And Randy,
And that's...
this side, Maggie. In the white. Maggie, straight here, please.
Okay, that's it. Damn it. There, Maggie, would you...
You've won lots of awards.
What?
Congratulations. You've won many awards. Congratulations on the latest. Where do you keep them all? Have you a special place?
I don't have a special place. No, they're kind of dotted about. They kind of usually end up where they get to when I get home. So they're all... There are not that many. But they're in various places. They're nice. I love these, though.
Does this one have a special place in your heart because it seems to be a movie that the entire cast loved to make?
Yes, it was great. It was just tough for me making it because I'd had such a big loss just before we started, and that was tough. But it was wonderful to be with so many friends. It was really good.
Dame Maggie, how does this compare to your Oscar you won?
Well, that was so long ago. I can hardly remember. Who asked that? You back there. That was so long ago, and I wasn't there. I couldn't go for the time when I got the Best Actress, so that was really tough. I was opening at the National with a play with Olivia, when Olivia ran it, so it's a long time ago.
So are these the poor relations of the Oscars? Or what?
Well, I don't know. I think they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But I don't know that the Oscar, when I got the Oscar, it wasn't as big as it is now. Because I certainly didn't get all those goodies that they all get now. Didn't get anything like that.
So what goodies you got today?
I got this. It's a really good goodie.
One more at the back.
How important was this particular award?
Well, I'm really thrilled because I mean, it seems to me that this film was a long time ago. I mean, I could be wrong, and I've lost the thread. But it seems to me that everybody is sort of have moved on to a whole lot of other films, and I think that this film didn't seem to have a huge showing, you know. It seemed to be rather quiet.
So all the more remarkable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really thrilled, and I hope Franco's pleased. I really do, because you know, everybody in it was so terrific. I thought. Well, then I'm biased. I would think that.
Dame Maggie, are you going to America?
I'm afraid we have to call it a day there because we're running on.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They think it might be a bit of a puzzle there. Anyway, thank you very much, all of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Jude, you might come this side first.
You hold the award close to your face, Jude. Higher, slightly higher. A bit closer to your face.
Okay, if you just don't mind. A shot on this side first, and then we'll do a shot over this side.
Jude, you hold the award in a bit. Can somebody take the envelope off you?
Do you want him on his own?
No, not yet.
Not yet. All right then.
Well, the award. We
No. Yeah.
Just leave it on the ground.
Put your fingers in like that.
Jude, stay here. Bit of a smile.
Only a bit of a smile, yeah, not too much.
Can you hold the award slightly up close to your face? Again, Jude.
Yeah, we're going to get glare and then I'm going to look bold.
Okay, can we do a couple on this side now?
Can we bring in this side?
Yeah.
Sorry, we have to do this in 2 bits.
No,
Okay,
not at
do you
all.
want on his own?
No,
right.
No, please, I
Right.
Jude, just over just slightly. That's right. And hold the award nicely together. That's both the cameras.
This one here, please. Both here. Jude, you hold it a bit higher. Can you hold a bit higher? Look in here, please.
Jude, just down here. Good.
Okay.
Jude.
Jude.
Okay,
Can you hold straight ahead here?
Jude, down here. Jude.
Jude, can you come over here, mate?
Come over here.
To the back side.
You're missing the show, guys.
It's okay.
Jude, down here, please.
Sorry.
Jude,
Jude, do you want a couple of quick questions?
straight here.
Jude.
Okay, who's first question for Jude Law? Yes.
Does all this acclaim mean that the permanent move to Hollywood...
I can't see who's talking to me. Hello.
Does all this acclaim mean that the move to Hollywood is imminent? The permanent move?
No, not at all. It's never been imminent. My next job is in LA, but I've never ever thought of moving there because London is my home and it's where I grew up. It's where I want my children to grow up. It's where my company is, and for me, it's being a Londoner and being an Englishman, being from the British Isles that personally keeps my feet very firmly on the floor in an industry that's international, and is also a kind of head spin really. And I'm not a great I'm not a great viewer of the industry as one that is divided into your countries. I think it's an international industry, and so I'll work wherever the script's good and the director's good. And if that means going to America for a couple of months, then I'll do it. And hopefully, the more I'm attracted to stay here, the more I'll stay here. But at the moment, I've certainly no plans to move abroad. This is my home.
Before the awards, you said it didn't matter if you won; it was just the nomination that mattered to you.
Definitely.
Now you've won.
Amazing. Really amazing. I don't know. I've never won anything before, so not like this anyway. It feels wonderful. I mean, I still stand by the fact that the nominations are for me everything, really, because they're the recognition from your kind of peers and your contemporaries. But it's wonderful, especially in such an incredible group of actors, you know, with some great performances. The exciting thing this year has been that the quality of films all round. Oh, look, we're up for another one. The quality's been really high, so I'm just thrilled.
How does it feel to be Michael Caine
I didn't beat him. I was given it, and he got the Oscar. So I'm sure he's not complaining.
And where are you going to put this one then?
I don't know. I've just moved house actually, so I haven't found a spot yet. I don't know. I'll tell you in 2 weeks.
Jude, Sadie has said that you guys split your year, so that one's working, one's looking after the family.
Yes.
It's got your turn now, you've been filming in Berlin.
That's right. I've got 5 months off now actually, and she's going to be working for those 5 months. And then I've got 2 months on, and then she's got, and then 8 months off, and she's working then. Yeah, sometimes it works like that.
You've a new shiny thing to distract them, haven't you?
Exactly. Yeah, as long as I don't play football with it.
Excellent. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, if you'd like to come up to this side first, we just do a picture this side of Pedro and a picture the other side. That'd be great. If we could just do a picture this side, and then we'll this side first. What? This side first.
The microphone's in the way. That.
This way here, please.
And right to
All
us.
round this way.
Straight to the middle.
And then one on the end, please. Straight round this way. One on the end.
This way,
Pedro,
guys, straight in the
this
middle,
way
straight
here,
in
a
the
bit
middle.
closer together.
Faye, in the middle, in the middle.
here.
Yeah, that's it.
In the middle.
We make a nice couple.
Okay, straight here, please. Straight here.
Okay, if we could just do one down this side as well, that'd be lovely. Thanks.
And I can be a little to the side.
Here.
What do you want now? You hold me more?
Yeah.
We just want to get Pedro on his own. Thank
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yes,
lovely.
I-
Thank you.
Bien sûr.
Well, can you take
Yes,
it for
I'm
me?
more than happy to.
Hold it, that's it.
Yeah.
No, closer to you, closer to you.
Closer.
That's it,
Okay.
look in here, look in here. Straight,
Yes.
this one here. Pedro, this here, Pedro. This one here, here, here. 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 This one, Pedro, this one here.
That's it. Yeah,
Pedro,
that's
this
it.
one here with the
We
hand.
need to back.
No, bit closer in. Closer in the award, you face.
Okay.
Okay, we need to get Pedro back. I'm afraid.
Can I go back too?
Yes, you can.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
There we are. Jack out, Jimmy, as well. Oh, excellent.
Just stand up this side of the mic for a minute.
Yes.
That's ready. Photos first. And we'll
Just on the right. This is the right. Al, straight here, please. Al, straight here, please.
Oh, can you just step back half a pace? Great.
And for him too.
Let me just, that's great.
Al.
Keep it there.
And should we have one with Christine as well?
Al, straight here, please. Big smile.
Oh, yeah, do you want to?
Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll move through them over. Christine, if you just want to join here. Congratulations. Bewildered look. We're just going to do one on this side as well. Yep.
Okay. Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Where do you want?
Just all three of you together, as it was on the boat.
You go in the middle with your
Down on each side. There we go.
And all down in,
Can we see the awards? Can we see the BAFTA? Hold it up. Be proud of it.
and down in the white. Right, can we come this way? Down here, guys, please.
Yeah. And can we just do one down this side as well, do you want?
Costumes.
Sorry.
Excuse me. Any questions?
Mike Lee's films are notorious, are famous for the attention to detail, and I would imagine that you had even more of a problem with the attention to detail because to do makeup for the Victorian age, and then to do makeup for what they wore on stage, which is entirely different from what they wear nowadays on stage.
You know what? I'm not a makeup artist. I'm a costume designer. But fair enough. Nobody told you that.
So I was given Duffy.
Yeah. You'd like to speak into
Excuse me, where are you?
How does it feel to be recognised for the British for you?
Well, yeah, as I said, very close to a heart attack. No, you know, it's true that I mean, it's very remarkable that with my last 3 movies, it seems that my relations with the British audience is warmer and warmer. And, you know, I mean, I feel very happy because I remember that, you know, the situation changed since The Flower of My Secret. These last 3 movies. It seems to me that perhaps the audience start taking me more serious, I don't know, or something that it was accumulating with the time, because this is the 13th movie that I did. Anyway, I'm very happy, very happy.
And how many saints did you pray to this time?
Nobody, but I didn't. You know, the thing is that the problem is that they interrupt me, and then perhaps I couldn't explain. It was not me. I'm agnostic. I don't believe in God and in saints. But my sister, they did very much. And that was my sister's Oscar campaign. You know, that if I could explain at that moment, and, you know, that campaign consists in lighting candles to all that saints that I read. But it was not me. I mean, I think I'm going to start to be a believer after that. But it was my sister's Oscar campaign. Okay?
Okay, can we let Pedro go then? Thank you, Pedro.
Okay.
Thank you very much.